Hallmarkies podcast. I'm your host, Casey, and today I am joined with a very special friend. You may recognize her as the wonderful, talented, and funny, hysterical Dara from Dear Hallmark. Welcome to the podcast.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Casey. Thank you for having me.
Thanks
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you.
Thanks so much for coming on. I'm so excited to talk to you.
Yes, ma'am.
I was trying to think when I was preparing for this podcast. I was like, how did I find you? I think I just stumbled upon you somehow. Maybe it was through a hashtag. And I remember seeing some of your recaps and I was like, man, this girl's hilarious.
I still don't get used to hearing that. I'm like, really? You think I'm funny? Like sometimes I would watch my videos back like, what did people find funny? I don't get it, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Of course. I mean, I think it's just that you bring such a joy and you completely embody that Hallmarky spirit. I think that's what it is. Because sometimes you have folks that are maybe a little too serious about the Hallmark movies when they're recapping it. And you're like, well, it's not supposed to be serious, but you just like embody and just take it in. And it's so great.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So we were talking a little bit beforehand about how I became a Hallmark fan, but I want to know about you. Like, when did you find the Hallmark world and what was your gateway into this whole fandom?
Yeah. So my gateway into Hallmark were the Christmas movies. My mom would always have them on growing up, and I just loved it. But getting into the non-Christmas content, I would watch them randomly on Amazon Prime when I needed a little escape after work, but I never really watched them religiously as to where I remembered people's names.
Okay.
And it wasn't until 2019 I had the most horrible day at work. And I was like, I just need to get away from life. I just need to eject myself from this and just be somewhere else right now. And so I waited until everyone in my house went to sleep because I'm the only one in my house that likes the Hallmark Channel. Everyone else clowns me about it. They're like, oh, Dara, like because of the romance and the cheesy stuff, whatever. I'm like, whatever. I don't need this negativity in my life. You go to bed.
Right.
So I waited until they went to sleep. And it was dark. And I turned on, I think it's called Love on the Slopes. It was the one about the young woman who did a story about a photographer who didn't want to show his work or something.
Okay.
And winter is one of my it's my favorite season. So I had winter, I had romance. It wasn't too much as to where I had to close my eyes or whatever. It was tasteful. And I was like, I need this in my life all the time. And so when the pandemic happened last year, around Christmas time, I was like, I wonder if anyone is reviewing these videos. And so because my church, we weren't meeting at the time, because normally I would be busy with rehearsals doing my church's Christmas production. So this was the first time I could watch the Christmas movies as they aired, where I would be locked in, knowing people's names, knowing what's going on. And so that's kind of how Dear Hallmark happened, is okay, I'll just review the Christmas movies and I like the other movies too. So I'll just keep going. Yeah. And here we are.
Here we are indeed. Yes. Now, did you have a favorite Hallmark movie from last year?
For Christmas or in general?
We could do both.
Okay. Favorite one from Christmas. It's a tie between A Timeless Christmas and Christmas by Starlight. Those two.
Oh, yes.
Ryan Pavey was the homie. He did his thing in A Timeless Christmas. And that was my introduction to Erin Cahill as well. I was I need to see more from her. So I loved that movie. And then of course, Cousin Paul Campbell, Kimberly Sustad, they could do no wrong in my eyes.
Yes.
So Christmas by Starlight was just genius, brilliant, funny, sarcastic, witty, petty, everything that I love in a movie, but with a Hallmark lens, it gave it to me.
Yeah.
So I loved it. And then I think non-Christmas, I gotta tip my hat to Cousin Andrew and Nikki DeLoach with Sweet Autumn. I think they killed it in that movie. They really did. Yeah. It was perfect. And it gave me the fall feels.
Yes. They are dynamite. Absolutely.
Dynamite, for real.
Dynamite. Now I have to ask you another question.
Yeah.
I mean, Hallmark is known for its series as well. I know we've talked a little bit about, I think it was Chesapeake Shores. Now,
yes.
Have you gotten into any of the series? I mean, I know you're in the process of watching Chesapeake Shores, but what about the others?
So my goal is to kind of take it one series at a time, because if I feel like it would be chaotic for me just how I'm wired and how I'm set up if I watched multiple series. Much like what you were talking about before we started recording, like you didn't think you could do multiple, like more than one series at a time. That's kind of how I feel. I feel like I need to be honed in on the O'Brien family right now, as I've adopted myself into their family. My last name is O'Brien. I don't know if y'all know. My name is Dara O'Brien. And so after, I'm finished with my family on Chesapeake Shores, I was going to get into Signed, Sealed, and Delivered, which I heard is a whole thing. So I'm ready for it.
Oh, yes. Yes. I mean, now what season are you in Chesapeake Shores right now?
I just finished season 2 right before Countdown to Christmas started. So in the new year, I'm going to pick up on season 3 and hopefully finish it before. And I pray they get a new season in by the summer so that my goal is to be caught up by the time they release the new season in the summer of next year.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. You have a little time. Just prepare yourself for season 5.
Oh snap.
It's good. It's good. It's like in the best way possible.
Okay.
For the most part.
Oh snap.
But it's good. It's good. I mean, the writing really just picks up. The storylines get deeper. You really, I mean, if you feel like an O'Brien now, you will really feel like an O'Brien in season 5.
Oh, that makes me happy then. I try to dodge some of the previews, but I can't because social media. Right. So I know I already got a hint or a whiff that Trace is leaving. So now I'm curious to see like what Abby and Trace's relationship looks like that leads up to that point. So now I'm kind of watching it from that perspective now that I know what's coming up in season 5.
Yeah. And that is an interesting perspective to watch it because I obviously watched it live. So I mean, like I'm over here with my own gripes about it, but I would be so interested to know how your take would be on it, just knowing that Trace has left, so that will be interesting. And I know my friend Carrie, Hallmark _comics.
Yes, love her.
Yes, she's amazing. She recapped it with me, and she didn't watch the show live either until she had to recap it. So she and her daughter binged season 1 through 4. So she also had an interesting perspective because she already knew Trace was leaving when she was watching it. So interesting. Yes. And then Signed, Sealed. Ooh.
That's the next one I'm going to tackle after Chesapeake Shores because I keep hearing so much about it, and I'm like, I got to get into it. I'm excited for that.
You do, and you need to let me know.
Oh,
you
absolutely.
Need to let me know when you're watching it.
Absolutely. You're coming on and helping me. So absolutely.
Done.
Absolutely. And that's why I've been like, and I think I told you this because I know you have the Deliver Me a podcast. As I'm going through the series and recap, and I'm going to be listening to that too, because I didn't want to listen to it beforehand so that nothing gets spoiled. But it's like the Deliver Me a podcast is going to hold my hand as,
yes. Yes. We're going to hold your hands, take you in.
Yes.
Give warm hugs when needed. Hand over mops and tissues if needed. I mean.
Oh, is it going to be one of those? Am I going to need tissues?
You might. Now, it's not a bad cry.
Okay.
It's Hallmark. So it's one of those times where you just feel and you're just like overcome with joy.
Okay.
And
I can take one of those.
I mean, it's a good feel.
Okay. I can take one of those because these Christmas movies right now are putting me through it. Like I'm going through an emotional roller coaster and I already had to get a new box of Kleenex. And I'm like, come on, Hallmark, I need you to stop. I just need a little light and fluffy break right now because I can't take too much.
I know that was one thing I noticed too. And I told some of my friends, I said, okay, you need to screen some of these for me because I'm really not feeling in a sappy way right now. I really need some humor. So, they're telling me, okay, Next Stop Christmas, that's a funny one. Boyfriends is a funny one. What's the other funny one? Santa Stakeout. I'm like, okay, yes, done. Unexpected Christmas. I was like, okay.
I just finished that before I got on here.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm trying to keep my composure because that movie, the brilliance is undetected. Like it's insane. Casey, it's insane.
It is. And you can totally tell Paul Campbell wrote it.
He's my cousin. I just adopted him. That dude.
Adopt him.
You know wrong. I can't. Oh gosh, he's amazing.
He is fantastic. So one thing that has brought us together here is that you have written a book, Chasing Wind, and it releases today. Congratulations.
Thank you. It still feels so weird that this is happening because this story has been with me for like 10 years.
Really?
Yes. It started as a creative writing assignment my junior year of college. And then there was a moment of inspiration where, no, this could actually be more. And so throughout my life, I used some events of my life to kind of shape my lens of how I wrote the book. And here we are. Here we are. This is insane.
Yeah. Well,
this is crazy.
Tell us a little bit more about Chasing Wind. What's the premise? Tell us a little about your characters.
Absolutely. So Chasing Wind follows the journey of a young woman named Sydney Humphreys. And she had this grand idea of what her life would be like when she was older. After graduating college, she's like, oh, I'm going to get the job. I'm going to get the guy. I'm going to get the apartment. Life is going to be grand. However, life didn't turn out that way. And the readers introduced to her actually as a hostess in a restaurant. But as they read throughout the book and journey with Sydney, they'll see that she begins to get put in these situations that kind of gives her the life that she thinks that she wants. But then she realizes, is what she wants all that it's cracked up to be? Like, what does life really mean if you have those things or if you don't have those things? Like, what makes life grand for you? And it was, excuse me, it was also inspired. Personally, that was something I went through in college. I thought that I had to look a certain way, be a certain way, have a certain someone in order to thrive and flourish. And there's this book in the Bible, Ecclesiastes, where King Solomon really talks about that. It talks about what is the meaning of life. And that was the first book in the Bible that I really chopped up and studied. And so you'll find bits and pieces of the verses from Ecclesiastes that inspired certain parts throughout the book. So that's kind of the mid-microwave version of what Chasing Wind is about.
Yes. Oh, that's so exciting. I am so excited to get my copy and to read it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And I find that really interesting, putting pieces of Ecclesiastes in that, because that's really what that book is about. King Solomon, it's I want it all and he has it all, but he's empty,
Literally. He legit on record was the richest man. He had all the women, he had all the land, the jewelry, the knowledge, he was smart out of his mind, but yet he was like, this is just all what is this? Yeah. It's all meaningless. Chasing the Wind, which is where the title comes from.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. So, and Ecclesiastes, I feel like that book isn't talked about enough. It's so much practical wisdom in the book of Ecclesiastes and Proverbs, because he wrote both. I feel like Ecclesiastes doesn't get enough shine as enough of the other books of the Bible do. So this is also my shout out to the book of Ecclesiastes for helping me get through college and after college.
I got you. Yeah, for sure. So where can people find your book?
Yes.
And where can they order it?
Both print and ebooks are on Amazon. So the ebook would be through Kindle and then the print book is on Amazon.
Awesome. Yay. Yes. All right, Hallmarkies, go get Chasing Wind. And then do you have a hashtag or anything? Do you
Yeah, it's just hashtag chasing win. That's
Okay.
kind of been what I've been doing. Yeah, it's just hashtag chasing win. So.
Okay, yeah. Take pictures of your books or Kindles or your phone. If you have the Kindle app,
Yes.
just do a little selfie.
Oh
Hashtag
yes, tag
chasing
me,
wind.
please.
Tag dear Hallmark. So
Yes.
yeah, it'll be fun. I can't wait. It's gonna be great.
Excited.
Well, another thing that I know we're all anticipating is Rama Drama in January.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm
Yeah.
so excited. This is my first time going. I missed the Nashville one. And the anticipation of meeting my favorite Hallmark actors and actresses, and then also meeting other podcasters like you. I think what's her? Oh gosh, I forget her name. Is it Cammie? I think
Cammie and Jess.
Yes, Kimmy and Jess are going to be there. Yep. And some ladies from the Suspenders and Button podcast is going to be there. And I'm just excited to meet all of you guys. And then all of my fellow Hallmark movie watchers. Like, it's going to be so electric. Boogie.
Yes. Yes. Now, is that going to be your karaoke go-to dance?
Oh my gosh, karaoke, that word. So I'm not a karaoke person. Like I'll be your backup dancer all day and night, but like putting microphone to like and trying to sing, that one hurts. Okay. So I will be your biggest supporter. I will shout you out from the stands or from the crowd if you need it. Like I said, I'll be your backup dancer, but I can't do the actual singing. I think I'm gonna leave it up to y'all.
Okay. When we talked to Jen Lilly, she said the same thing practically. She's like, karaoke, I get stage fright. How about you guys can back me up, hold my hand, hold me up there? Like,
yes.
Okay.
Yes. Are you doing karaoke?
We'll see. I mean, I am Filipino, so it runs through my blood and my veins.
All right now.
But I also am like shy.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I have a karaoke playlist on my Spotify. I was just Googling best karaoke songs, and there's this whole playlist of songs. So I was, I'll drive in the car by myself, I'll play it. I'm like, could I sing that song? I'm like, no, that's too high.
What are some of the songs on the playlist?
Oh, some of the songs are stuff like Don't Stop Believing by Journey. The Greatest Love of All. Whitney. I mean, there's some Taylor Swift on here. There's old stuff on here. Let me see if I can. Wanna Be by the Spice Girls.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it is a whole eclectic bunch. I mean, I did not create this playlist. I just searched and found it. But But yeah, I mean, lots of old songs from the 80s. They have Sweet Caroline is on there. I mean, yeah. So we'll see. Now, who are you most looking forward to meeting out of the stars?
If I had to choose, Cousin Andrew.
Yeah, Cousin Andrew.
That's family. And it'll be really dope to meet him in person.
Yeah.
And then as like the highest honorable mention, Brother Tyler Hines. For sure.
Yes. Both two amazing people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then if I could sneak in a third, Erin Cahill.
Okay.
Yes. She's phenomenal, phenomenal actress. So I definitely want to meet her and tell her that in person.
Yeah. The funny thing is, like, they're all so nice. Like, I know, like, you and I and all the others were like, oh my gosh.
I know.
Which, I mean, like, for real, like, you don't just walk up to some celebrity and just say, hey, like, I don't meet celebrities in Florida. But talking to them, like, because I know you've talked to Andrew, Cousin Andrew, and as have I, and he's like the nicest guy, so chill,
so nice. But yet I'm still so nervous because, and I'm not even like a fangirl of like regular quote unquote, like A-list celebrities. Like if I could see Angelina Jolie on the street, it wouldn't faze me. Brad Pitt on the street wouldn't faze me. Michael B. Jordan wouldn't faze me. Let me catch a Tyler Hines in the street. Let me catch a Andrew Walker or a Jen Lilly in the street. I'm going to lose my marbles. Like, so this is like, I don't, like I said, I don't fangirl much, but with this, I'm going to try to play it cool. But as my dad says, I wear my heart on my sleeve. So I'll probably like be bugging out. And they'll be like, Dara, why are you looking at me like that? It's because I'm trying to contain my excitement and trying to play it cool. But like, dude, do you know who you are? Like, you're Tyler Hines, you're Andrew Walker. Like,
right.
It's so cool.
Right. Oh man. Now, if you could meet and greet just one.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I know.
All right.
Who would you put on your list? Yeah. It's a hard
Tyler
one.
Hines. Tyler Hines. I want to tell him thank you, because he was the one who I think really was the catalyst for the momentum of Dear Hallmark for me. And like, he shared my review of It Was Always You in his stories. And that's kind of how this thing like really took off. And I haven't had the chance to like, at least I don't know if he watches or hears or whatever, but I want to be able to tell him like, dude, thank you. Like, just thank you. Because you didn't have to do it at all. I was just minding my business, loving the movie. And then you saw it in yourself to just put it in your story. So that would be the person I would want to meet and greet. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's definitely on my list to say hello to.
Yeah.
Because he is just so nice. I mean, so generous of his time. Like when he went and met those nurses at the hospital really quickly. I'm like, who does that? You know?
Yes, Tyler does. Yes, he is so, I can tell he's a kind, caring, attentive, present individual. So yeah.
And that dude does not make a bad movie.
I have yet to see one. And I haven't even watched all of his yet. I still haven't watched Falling for You and It's Christmas Eve. And I think that's it. Because before watching An Unexpected Christmas, I think like a month or so ago, I finally watched The Mistletoe Secret.
Yeah.
So, that was fun.
That's a cute one. Yeah.
That was fun.
Hey Hallmarkies, it's time to take a quick break to talk about something super fun. How would you like to party with your favorite celebrities from the Christmas and seasonal movies that you love so much? If you enjoy watching romantic dramas on network television and streaming services, you don't want to miss the Rama Drama live event coming soon in 2022. Spend the weekend escaping into the Rama Drama world and meeting your favorite on-screen celebrities like Trevor Donovan, Ryan Pavey, Andrew Walker, Jen Lilly, Wes Brown, Brittany Bristow, Aaron Cahill, Rob Mays, and more. These fan-focused in-person parties cater to movie lovers just like you. Make memories, leave with photos, autographed swag, and an exceptional experience to last a lifetime. Join us in Palm Beach, Florida on January 7th through 9th, 2022 at the Palm Beach Convention Center. You can get more information and your tickets from ramadrama.com. Again, that's ramadrama.com.
Well, we are towards the end of our little chat, but before we finish, we always do this with the people that we're talking to for the very first time, and it's our famous teen beat questions. Let's do it. Fast and easy. Hopefully easy. Last time I tried to say that this was easy to someone, they were like, this is hard. Like, yeah, maybe they are hard. I'm an indecisive person. I guess I would find it hard. So
yeah.
Hopefully you find it easy. All righty. Our first question is, and these are all Christmas themed questions. What is your favorite holiday drink?
Eggnog.
Oh, okay.
Hands down. I wish it was sold all year round. I could drink that stuff like water. It's amazing to me.
What is your favorite holiday cookie or treat?
Ooh, okay. Apple pie.
Oh, really?
Because I don't have apple pie. Like, I'm very particular about my seasons, and I feel like apple pie is so native to like fall and winter. So having apple pie just gets me in the mood for the holidays. So
like a nice warm apple pie.
yes, with like a cold scoop of vanilla ice cream.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. That's
okay.
it.
I could dig that. What is your favorite Christmas song?
Oh, My Favorite Things by Leslie Odom Jr., hands down. That the way his rendition of My Favorite Things.
Oh, yeah. From the Sound of Music, but his rendition.
Yes, his
okay.
rendition. Yes.
Yes.
That song. Oh, his rendition is so, like, it feels like a glass of hot chocolate. Like, it's warm, it's inviting, it's cozy. It's like you can put that on, close your eyes, and you'll be in a Christmas wonderland.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
If I'm thinking of the right one, it's got kind of like this smooth, jazzy kind of feel.
Yes,
right?
It's velvety. It's
okay.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. That's probably my favorite song of life, actually.
Me too. Are you a Sound of Music fan?
I'm not. I'm not, but not in the sense that I didn't like the movie. It's just that I don't know enough. Like I watched it once and just haven't watched it again to actually, be invested in the movie. But,
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was just because my favorite things from the movie, and that movie was a staple in my childhood. So
awesome.
The Hills Are Alive.
Yes.
But okay, yeah. But my favorite things and his rendition, I totally dig that.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite Christmas movie?
It's mostly Hallmark movies because I don't watch I'm such a hipster in that all the commercial mainstream Christmas movies I don't really care about. Okay. So I'm gonna go my favorite Hallmark Christmas movie is The Mistletoe Promise. That's one that I watch every year, hands down. It's like a personal tradition of mine to watch that.
Mistletoe Promise. That's the one with Luke McFarlane.
Yes, and Jamie King.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. And it's the fake couple trope.
Yes, right? Which is my favorite trope of any rom-com is the fake dating. You'll have me hook, line, and sinker. No matter what the premise is if it has fake dating in it, I'm watching it for sure.
I'm the same way. I think I just came to that, especially after last night's movie, because the fake dating thing, there's just so much angst.
Yes.
Between the two couple, between the couple, and then you have this push and this pull and the misunderstandings, but you understand that the misunderstandings are because they're not communicating, but they're not communicating because they're not really a couple. So then they're kind of like this, this thing. So okay. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that is a good one. That's a good one. I had to clarify because I'm like, okay, all these movies start sounding the same.
Listen, I ain't mad at you for sure. I understand. You're like, wait, so which one? Who's in it?
Let me double check. My brain is in the right spot.
Right. My Rolodex of Hallmark movies.
All right. So would you choose the Scrooge or the Grinch?
Oh, the Grinch. Only because of Jim Carrey's portrayal of the Grinch. I think that's but the Grinch. The Grinch. And I like the song. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. So.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Clear lights or colored?
Oh, clear. Clear for sure. It gives me a mood that I feel like it gives me the warm mood. The colored lights, I don't know. They don't give me the warm fuzzies that I feel like when I see white lights on a Christmas tree. What about you? Are you clear or color?
I am clear Christmas lights on the inside. Colored Christmas lights on the outside.
Okay. Okay. I can get down with that. Yes. I can get down with that. That makes sense.
Yes. And that was never really a thing that I had thought of until I had children, because they were like, all the colors on the tree. And I'm like, no. Yeah. This is too much festivity for me.
That makes sense. That makes so much sense. Yeah.
So
absolutely.
We have compromised. And by we, I mean myself has said the lights on the tree will be white, but you can put all the ornaments on there, all the, all the little toy ornaments that they get or that they make. Like we can make that the family thing, but the lights have to be white because it's what I see at night. It's like, but on the outside, we can make it Winter Wonderland, festivities, Candyland, all the things. Get the blow-ups, which my husband did today. He got 3 blow-ups for the girls. Man.
Yeah.
And they're like so excited because one is a unicorn with pink hooves.
Oh my gosh. Hashtag an unexpected Christmas.
I mean, yes. I should take a selfie with it and be like, Tyler?
Yeah. Oh man, that's cool.
But colored on the outside. Yeah. Okay, so the next question I have here: snowball fight or snowmen?
Snowball fight all day and night. Love me a good snowball fight. That's one of my favorite scenes in a Hallmark Christmas movie, seeing a good old snowball fight, because it's so much fun. Like no one's taking themselves seriously. It's not like dodgeball where like it's not as intense. Like it's just fun and it's winter and I love a good snowball fight. So. Yeah, I agree. I mean, especially the Christmas movies, because I'm in Florida. I don't get snow, so right.
I need the embodiment of winter.
Yes. Now that's interesting. So like with you being in Florida and not really experiencing winter, do you feel like the movies convey a winter for you? Like when you watch the Christmas movies?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. I do. Especially when there is snow, even when there's fake snow, and even when there's the styrofoam snowmen that you can tell are fake. Like, but it's winter. So makes me all cozy inside.
That's cool. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Okay. Are you a good gift wrapper?
I'm just going to have to say no, because I was trying to say, if it's like square like this, like if it's something that's easy in a geometric sort of way, like if it's square or rectangle, then yes. But if it's like an oblong, like weird, so, like all these angles, like just miss me. I'm gonna just put it in the gift bag and just call it a day. Yeah.
Yeah, those oblong ones, the weird shape ones, those are always hard.
So hard. I remember in my church, we had a toy drive, and someone bought an actual, like a truck, but it didn't come in like a box or anything. It was just a truck.
Oh.
Like, how am I supposed to wrap this? I'm like, we can't just put this in a gift bag. Can we put it in a fake Amazon box or something? Like I gotta wrap it. Like, so I just passed it on to one of the expert gift wrappers. I was like, hey man, you take that, because I know it's gonna look like one of my nieces did it. So I was like, I'll humbly pass this along.
Yes. Yes. I remember there was one time, I can't remember if it was a birthday gift or a Christmas gift, but we got one of our nieces or nephews something that was weird shaped, but I didn't have enough wrapping paper. But then we're also in a bind. So I'm like trying to find other pieces. I'm like, it's going to be fine. It looks terrible. Yeah. A 4-year-old did it, but they're going to rip it off anyway.
Yeah, they're going to rip it off. They ain't even going to care. They're just going to, ooh, what's inside?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have an ugly Christmas sweater, and what does it look like if you do have one?
Oh, I don't have one, because I've never attended an ugly Christmas sweater party.
Okay.
Like I know my job, like the different jobs that I've had, they would try to do some, but I was always just like, no. Like I was like, no, I don't want to wear an ugly Christmas sweater. I want to be cute.
Yeah.
So
that's what it's all about. I mean, yes, I'm the same way. Like, listen, if I'm going to be ugly, I need to be cute wearing something ugly.
So the ugly Christmas sweaters were never my thing. So I don't own one, but I respect and applaud and fully support anyone who wants to don an ugly Christmas sweater and just do what you got to do.
Yeah. Okay. I respect that.
Yeah.
Do you do like the Santa hats or the little reindeer ears or anything?
No, I mostly do just socks. I have a lot of Christmas, like obnoxiously fuzzy socks. Like last year, I tore my Achilles, so I was held up in the house. And one of my housemates, she got me these like knee-high candy cane striped socks that have white fuzzies like where at the top of it, and then on the bottom of it, so it would be like on the bottom of your foot, one says naughty, one says nice. Like it's so obnoxious, but I love it. Yeah, so I have candy cane socks, red, black, and plaid socks. I have like a blue winter wonderland pair of socks. So I go crazy with the socks. That's kind of my thing.
Okay. Have you followed, what's his name? Homemade by Cade, I think. He does the socks.
No, but I've heard of him.
Okay,
I've heard of him from listening with through the different podcasts. I've heard of him, but I don't follow him.
Oh, you need to check his socks out.
Word.
They're so funny. He did one recently with it's popcorn. And then, you know, the scene in It Was Always You at the end where Aaron Krakow and Tyler are cuddling on the couch eating popcorn. Yeah. Well, Andrew and Tyler recreated that scene. Right. So Cade put that scene on the popcorn socks. It's so funny.
Oh my God. Oh, I definitely got to look at that. Oh, that's cool.
Yes. Yeah. I'll send you his handle because I think it's Homemade Cade or Homemade by Cade. I'll send you his handle.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, Dara, thank you so much for joining me today on the Hallmarkies podcast.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. This was so much fun, Casey.
It was so fun. So fun getting to know you. Y'all go follow Dara at Dear Hallmark on Instagram. Are you on Twitter? Or no?
No, I can only handle one social media at a time.
Word.
Yep, or else I'll burn out.
Well, Instagram's where it's at. You do, I know you've gone live, you do videos, you have your podcast, Dear Hallmark.
Yes, ma'am. Yep, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts.
Awesome. Go follow Dara there. And hopefully we'll get you back on to Hallmarkies to recap one of the movies. So
yes, I would love that.
That would be so fun. Yeah.
Yes. And I can't wait to have you on as I go through Signed, Sealed, and Delivered when that happens. Oh, I'm excited for that.
Yay. Yeah, we'll keep in touch for sure.
Yes. Thank you so much, Casey.
Thank you. Have a good one, everybody. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Go buy Dara's book, Chasing Wind. Amazon.
Yes.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye, everyone.